Makeup tutorial time! Hi everybody, Olive Rootbeer here. Halloween's almost here, and I thought that since an increasing amount of our fans want to look like Olive and Dingo for Halloween, that we could do...
I wanna make up with you someday.
Anyway, that we could do a makeup tutorial so you guys could be Olive and Dingo.
I wanna make up with you someday.
Makeup tutorial. Follow along. Let's do it.
So I don't just wake up every morning looking like Dingo the Clown.
Yes, you do. And here's how. For you guys to look like Dingo the Clown and Olive Rootbeer, here are the materials you're gonna need. Paintbrushes. You're gonna need a detail paintbrush and a flat-headed paintbrush for the big blobby stuff. You're also gonna need some water-activated paints like Maron paint that we use. This is nice and creamy. I really like it. Bright colors. It's Paradise paint from Maron. Cool. Awesome. And it's got yummy ingredients in it. I would eat it. You're also gonna need glitter. Maybe sometimes you don't really need glitter, but if you're doing like a really spicy event and you want to be like really sparkly, you put... These are wolf paints. We like using black and white wolf paints because they're not as creamy and they don't rub off really. These are really, really great.
War paint.
War paint. But for the rouge, this is very important. You're gonna need some kind of lippy. Some kind of really brightly colored lippy. We use Rimmel London lipstick. I looked it up on its toxicity, and it's very low toxicity as far as makeup goes.
Tell them what boutique you bought those at.
Oh, the Walgreens boutique. And lots of colors, especially if you want to be Olive Rootbeer. So Dingo's gonna go first, and he's gonna show you how to do the Dingo face. Are you ready, sir?
First thing I do when I'm putting my makeup on is I grab this lipstick for my cheeks. So I like to put a little half a circle on each side, and then I fill it in. And then with whatever is left over, I use it on my nose. Yeah, our kind of clown is called an august clown. We're not like a white-faced clown that uses just all white face. We're just going to put enough makeup on to show people we're on the clock. So that's the first step, is to put the rouge on, get the nose together, and then next, I'm going to grab a paintbrush. I like to grab this kind of thicker, the thickest one out of the ones we use. The green. I'm going to do my eyebrows. That's what the green is. So where we're putting this makeup wasn't an accident. Olive specifically made it so it's green underneath. If I'd put green on the top, my top hat would have got in the way. But green on the bottom, it takes care of this shadow that I got going on right there. And with the top hat on, I need all the help I can get right there. So now I'm going to do the dog paw part. So I'm using the big, giant industrial size water-based paint. I'm drawing the dog paw. And now I'm going to do the heart. Grab the white. I get out of the house a lot faster than Olive because my makeup's pretty easy compared to hers. I'm already almost done. There's the white. And then blue, using the dark blue. Yeah. Glitter bomb! Okay, this is the other part. We didn't show you this before. This is glitter glue. We're going to use this glitter glue to rock out this heart. Check it out. Put a little bit on there. Now sometimes if I shave in the morning and then I put glitter glue on, it burns. It's hilarious.
Why does it burn, Dingo?
It's full of alcohol. So here's our glitter. Someday we want to have glitter that is made out of natural products. That's the only part I don't like about this. So I don't put glue on my eyebrows, but I do this every day too. And then when I get on the tall bike, it wipes off all the extra stuff. Pink glitter, still not using the glue. I'm just going to use my finger. And that's the fundamentals of how it'll look like me every day. That's what I do every day, is I do a heart, a dog paw, green underneath my eyebrows, and a red nose.
Do you do the same color heart every day?
Now, the color of the heart doesn't really matter. It's different from day to day. I like to use blue, but sometimes the outside is white and the inside is blue, and sometimes it just changes around a little bit. But the stuff that is the same every time is it's always green right here, always red, and there's always a dog paw, always a heart. And that's what it looks like in the coloring books. Olives is a lot more fun. Here's Olives. Olive?
Yep, it's time to do the olive Rootbeer face paint. Thanks for doing your paint, Dingo. Dingo looks so good. Come here, Dingo. Now, the way that I do my face paint in the morning and the afternoon and the evening is I stare into my beautiful clown husband's eyes, and I kiss him, and all the color comes onto my face. Just kidding. No.
Let me think about that.
Are you flushing the toilet? Okay.
Free sound effects.
Okay. All right. So, hopefully you guys will get some tips. So we're gonna do exactly what Dingo did actually first. Is we're gonna apply rouge. I use red or like an orangey red because my complexion goes well with orangey red. You put on the paint, and I usually put on a little more rouge than Dingo does. Great. The sound of the toilet is back there. Charming. See? Dab it all in. Unless you got the rouge, you're not going to nail the olive and the Dingo. Rouge is very important. Okay. Now, got the rouge, got the bow. I don't actually apply glitter glue for my glitter on my nose. See, I just use my finger and I just dab the pink on. And it makes it really bright and pretty and cute and sparkly. That's really usually all the glitter I've been using these days. Sometimes I'll use more, but usually not. All right, now, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint the eyebrows, then I'm gonna paint the stickers that go on the cheeks. You're gonna need a glass of water. I wish our water looked like that. This is really pretty. This is Olive and Dingo color changing tea. You're gonna need a glass of water. And for those of you who aren't painters, you're gonna dip your flat head paintbrush in your water or into your sink, and you're gonna actually dry it off on a rag, and that makes sure that you don't have water droplets on the top of your brush, because if you're painting your face and a water droplet comes onto it, it's gonna drip down your face. Just a little hack for you. Okay. Now, dip your paintbrush just into the tip of your water. And when you're activating your paint here, you want to make it like nice and creamy and pasty. Of course, if you're at home and you're like, I don't want to buy Maron paint, or I just have, you know, my kids' face paints, that's totally great. All you really need is just a bright color. Now, to start my eyebrows, I usually go up a little bit to really just define my eyebrow next to it, and I usually just pick a spot. See? Horns. Usually just pick a spot like right on the other side of my nose. And then from there, the very top, I just grab it and I pull it down my eyebrow. Just like that. See? Simple. Dipping my brush, getting it all pasty again, and then I go from this side down my eyebrow. Now that looks kind of funny with my dark eyebrows underneath, so I go down and I just blend it in a little bit. Make sure that my actual eyebrows kind of disappear. Ooh, nice and thick. If your paint isn't as thick and pasty as this, you might need to do 2 layers of color just so it's like nice and bright. And even in the morning, when I first get up and I'm first putting my face on, I make lots of faces. Even though I already know what my face does, it's always great to practice your faces. Okay. So wash that off and dab it on your bright colored rag. Okay, step 2. We're gonna come back to the eyebrows, but step 2 is doing, or 3 or 5 or whatever, but we're gonna do the cheeks now. And I grab a different color. Sometimes it's white, sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it's pink. We're gonna, for the heart, you kind of wanna, you know how when you're like putting your rouge on and you smile and your cheeks puff up into these like little squishy things right here? Right in the center of that is where you want to put your heart. And I usually make a V to start my heart, and then I do 2, like a little butt on top, or a sideways 3. You guys know how to make hearts, right? Ooh. Looks good. And a circle on this side. Don't freak out about making circles. Some people are like, I can't make a perfect circle. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Because we're going to outline this, and it won't matter if your circle is not actually a circle. Just a blob is fine. Okay, we got that going. I'm taking forever. My paint always takes forever. Dingo can get his paint done in like 30 seconds, I swear. And my paint, I'm like, oh, it's so fun. Okay. Okay, now you're gonna put down your big fat brush, and you're gonna grab a detail brush. Now, while this is drying, this is probably pretty dry up here. You're gonna grab your white. This is wolf paint. I get this at Littman's. Woo! And you start at the base of your brow. It's easier if you start at the base of your brow and pull up. It's easier than going down. And you go up with your white and around like that, and you pull it out. If you focus on pulling, just thinking about pulling it out, then it keeps it straight. Woo. See, starting to get into the olive Rootbeer character. Go right into my heart. And I start at the very center. I just outline the heart. And then I do this side. Ooh. Okay, all Rootbeer lipstick. Pick 2 colors of lipstick that you have and put them on your face. I'm totally into Rimmel London lipstick because it's low on the toxicity levels and it's affordable for me. And today I'm feeling some dark lipstick and then some like orangish peachy colored lipstick. Fill that in. My favorite thing to do, like if you want to do classic olive root beer, you do blue and red. Like fall is coming, so I'm kind of into the more fall colors look. The last thing I do is a little bit of the cute little cartoony eyelash on the side. Cartoony eyelash! And here's the thing. You guys are all probably pretty good at the eyeliner thing. I'm not particularly good at eyeliner. If I'm trying to be a quick olive root beer, and if you're not into eyeliner, then this is what you do. You just grab the end of your eye right here with black, and you pull it out like that. And that's the simple way to do it. That's a simple way to do it so you don't have to go across the whole thing. But if you want to line your eye, oops, lid, you totally can. What? If you want to line your eyelid, you totally can. I don't really wear a lot of makeup. I know that sounds weird. Besides being my clown character, so I'm not really into foundations and powders and all that jazz. You could clearly obviously do that. And this water-based paint is amazing. This water-based paint is amazing because it doesn't really come off unless you're in the rain. Now, if you're dressing your kid up like Olive and Dingo, I would say simple is good. So, eyebrows, a heart on your face, cute little rougey nose. Kids don't need to wear a lot of makeup, and they won't sit still for it all the time. But if your kid is like super into like looking exactly like Olive and Dingo, then this is it. This is how you do it. Oops, we did it! Yay.
You look like us, now you gotta sound like us. One, two, now three, count four, count 5, 6, 7, and 10. It's time for story time. It's time for story time. We're gonna sing, we're gonna dance, we're gonna laugh. It's time for story time. It's time for story time. We're gonna eat, we're gonna read, we're gonna have a good time. Yeah! Follow us on Facebook, Olive and Dingo Productions, oliveanddingo.com, or come to an Olive and Dingo show to see your face paint in person. Woohoo! Have a great day!